Welcome to the Tech Insights podcast. Today we are exploring the daily life of a programmer, the languages they use, and the exciting technologies shaping the industry. Joining me is Jamie, a software developer with experience in both front-end and back-end development. Jamie, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me, Alex. I am excited to share what a day in my life looks like.
Great. Let us start with a typical workday. What does your morning routine look like?
Well, I usually start my day with a stand-up meeting. This is a quick gathering where the team shares what we worked on yesterday and what we plan to do today. It is a great way to stay aligned.
That sounds efficient. After the stand-up, what is next?
After the stand-up, I dive into coding. Right now, I am working on a project using JavaScript and React. I spend a lot of time writing code, debugging issues, and testing new features.
Speaking of languages, which programming languages do you think are the most popular today?
Definitely JavaScript for web development, but Python is also very popular, especially for data science and machine learning. Then there is Rust, which is gaining traction for systems programming due to its performance and safety features.
Interesting. How do you decide which language to use for a project?
It depends on the project requirements. For instance, if we need a quick prototype, Python is great because of its simplicity. But for a web application where speed is crucial, JavaScript is usually the go-to.
Collaboration is key in tech. How do you work with other team members, like designers and project managers?
Collaboration is essential. Designers provide the visual elements, while project managers ensure we meet deadlines. We often use tools like Slack for communication and Jira for project tracking. Regular check-ins help us stay on the same page.
And how has remote work affected your collaboration?
Remote work has changed the game. It allows for more flexibility, but it can make communication a bit tricky. We rely heavily on video calls and collaborative tools to mimic face-to-face interactions. It is important to maintain team spirit, even when working from home.
Absolutely. Let us talk about career pathways. What different roles can someone pursue in programming?
There are many roles. For example, front-end developers focus on the user interface, while back-end developers work on the server-side logic. Then there is DevOps, which combines development and operations to streamline processes. Each path has its own challenges and rewards.
And what about emerging technologies? How are they influencing your work?
Technologies like AI and machine learning are becoming more integrated into applications. For example, we might use AI algorithms to enhance user experience or automate tasks. Blockchain is also interesting. It is being used for secure transactions and data integrity.
Those are exciting developments. But with all these responsibilities, how do you maintain a work-life balance?
It can be challenging, but I prioritize setting boundaries. I make sure to log off at a reasonable hour and take breaks throughout the day. I also try to engage in hobbies outside of tech to recharge.
That is smart. Continuous learning is crucial in this field. How do you keep your skills sharp?
I dedicate time each week to learning new concepts, whether through online courses, webinars, or coding challenges. Staying updated with industry trends is essential, especially with how fast technology evolves.
Speaking of misconceptions, what do you think people often get wrong about programmers?
A common myth is that programmers are just introverts who work alone. In reality, we are often collaborating and communicating with others. It is a social job in many ways.
That is a great point. Lastly, what do you think the future holds for programming roles?
I believe we'll see more automation in coding processes, which may change the skill sets required. However, creativity and problem-solving will always be valuable. As technology advances, new roles will emerge and adaptability will be key.
Thank you, Jamie. This has been a fantastic discussion about the life of a programmer and the evolving tech landscape.
Thanks for having me, Alex. I hope our conversation sheds light on the exciting world of programming.